Hey gang, just another kitchen table video here regarding Musikraft necks and G&L guitars. A while back I did the unboxing of the G&L Espada, which is an awesome guitar, 2 humbuckers active. And the one thing I noticed about some of the G&Ls, I've had a few over the years, is they spec out their nut width generally as 1 11/16 of an inch. And the few that I've had have been a little bit more narrow than that, which is kind of a challenge for clumsy people like myself. So this one was no exception. It's spec'd out as 1 11/16, which is pretty much the standard, just under 43 millimeters. But this one was actually under 42 millimeters, so it was about a millimeter less than the standard or the spec that they put out. So I'm clumsy and I have issues with space on the fretboard. So I ordered the Musikraft and I got their wide, which is 1.7. This one specifically is 1.76 inches or 44.7 millimeters. So at the end of all of that, it's about a little over 1/10 of an inch wider. I ran into a little snag when I came here, and it was a tad wide for the neck pocket. And when I went to do the initial fit or installation, it kind of got stuck. And when I realized it was getting stuck like halfway in, I pulled it back out and chipped the finish on the body and kind of cringed on a brand new guitar. But fortunately, the chip came off in one piece, and I was able to super glue it back on and then epoxy over it. I got a still picture of it here. And then I noticed, from my perspective, the E string was a little close to the edge of the fretboard, which I think is common on a lot of guitars, or some guitars. So and then to make it fit better, I sanded this side of the neck a little bit here and to move it over, and then put a little veneer shim in the other side of the pocket, and it kind of bumped it over. And for me, it was probably more of a mental issue, hang up. Some people probably wouldn't even noticed, but so I got that, and it's understandable. You know, the body comes off one machine in one part of the country, and the neck comes off another machine in another part of the country. So just have to do a little sanding and fit work, but came out really nice. I did get a different headstock. This is the G&L Espada, which is kind of smooth and rounded off a little bit. And I opted to get Musikraft shape. They have their custom shapes. I got one, got a little more of a hook in it. So I ordered that. And I got their standard light clear coat satin. And then when I got it home here, I sprayed a couple coats of clear gloss on headstock. Just out of a can real quick. And it came out really nice. So that's it, you know, going from the standard G&L to the wide Musikraft, a little over 1/10 of an inch more, which may not seem like a lot to some people, but for clumsy fingers, it's a mile. But that's it in a nutshell. I did get another Musikraft neck for a Legacy I have, and did kind of the same setup, except I got the round inlays, pearloid inlays, and larger side dots on and side dots on them both. So that's it in a nutshell. I'll put a couple stills up if anybody's interested, and I think that's it. If anybody's interested in Musikraft necks, that's a little story for today. And appreciate everybody stopping in and sharing the ride here. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, feel free to drop them down below. And I'll see you on the next go around. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.